I'm going for a walk. It's September, and I wanted to remind everyone that it is September 11th today, and I wanted to take you out for a walk with me so I could talk to you and tell you that the veil is thin. Normally, the veil is thin mostly in October, but the other day I was just telling a friend of mine I saw the veil, and the veil is even lower, and we're in September. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, when the veil is thin and you don't see it, but I see it, I'm sorry. I saw the veil kind of low, and it's never been this low ever. I've seen the veil many times, many years, and I haven't told anyone about it because, that is a gift. And a lot of people have it too. I'm not the only one, guys. And when you see the veil and you see what I'm talking about, you'll understand that our ancestors are with us. They're inside of us in spirit and heart, but we're all connected. We're all connected via those little vibrations, that little string that you cannot see, but I could see it, and I see how it connects the earth, the grass, the trees, the animals, the fruit. So when I talk about the veil is lower right now. That means that our ancestors can easily take us up with them. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just talking the truth, okay? So what do you do? How do you prepare? Well, we're all for one, okay? And one for all. So don't forget it. We're all one. We're all connected, and we will always be connected. When it's your time, it's your time. You won't be able to stop it. But what I'm trying to get at is how to move on to the next level. And being that the veil is so thin, we all need to remind each other how to stay united in love and respect. We have to speak to the air, speak to the water, speak to your friends and family in kind words, loving words. If you have to be silent, just listen and just be silent. We walk together in faith. Faith alone will save us. But I'm just saying, everyone's belief is different and everyone's on a different level. But if all I can share with you is to keep the faith, you keep the faith strong. Don't let nothing tear you down. Today is 9/11, to remember our ancestors, to remember our family and friends, co-workers that we lost in that terrible tragedy on that September 11th day. I don't know where you were. I was at work. My son was 5 at the time. I watched the first plane hit, and I was in a class learning about privacy practices. Yes, privacy practices back then, okay? Because we knew that we were going to be invaded, and we needed to protect ourselves from those attacks. Anyways, so 9/11, and our ancestors, like I said, are here, and these are special moments. Normally, I do some prayers, or you can call them manifestations, you can call them, meditations, whatever you want to call them. But I usually do them October 31st through the 2nd of November. But being that the veil is so thin right now, I feel like I need to do them now. So I did my own little prayer before I left the house. And you could do your own little prayer. If you have no words, no good words to say, then don't say anything. But try to think of some good things to say, like thank you and I love you. Sorry, I live by the airport, and they started flying again, polluting our air. Anyways, I know this is probably going to be a longer video than I normally like to say, but I just had to tell you how I do mine. And so what I do is I could put in my cup of water. Sometimes I put rice in it. Sometimes I put sesame seeds in it. And I let the water run over my hand as I have those things in my hand as well. Squeeze them. Then I put them in the water. And I put the cup on my altar for a couple days. Usually about 3 days. If you leave it longer than 3 days, then it starts to really ferment and smell really, really bad. One of the things that I do with it on the 3rd day is I'll strain it and I will put it on my head for an hour so that it will bring me back all that beautiful lustrous hair. And so that's one of my hair treatments, so I just want to tell you guys about that. You guys could do that. That's a fermenting technique, which does stink, but there's so many other ways to do fermentation. So you could do other kind of fermentations for your hair, but this is what I do with my altar water. Sometimes I'll put it in the garden. Sometimes I'll share it with the garbage. It just depends on my mood or feelings for the day, or if I actually already did a day of hair washing. So just all depends, but that's one of the uses for the altar. The other thing that I do on my altar, and I'm talking about this because right now the veil is thin and today is 9/11, so we have to remember our family. The other thing I do is put something that your deceased family member really enjoyed and when they were physically here. Mind you, they might be back again, but their prior self can still help you and is still with us. So I'm just letting you guys know that. So what I do is normally I'll do like a lemon, a lime, or an orange. Some people like to put other things like beer, cigarettes, tobacco, herbs, flowers, especially flowers and herbs. When you combine them, they really do a lot for you as well while you're sleeping. That has many benefits for you to fall asleep and to have beautiful dreams. What you think is a dream is really a reality that you might have not discovered. Is you're remembering your past life or something present or something future. So when you do the flowers and herbs, depending on the combination, there's so many. I'm just going to talk briefly about it right now. But if you use the star of anise, that one helps you not have bad dreams. So obviously it moves you on to a different level as well. It can also bring you good fortune, good abundance, and prosperity. But it also helps you sleep. It's also good for the digestion. But when you mix it with other things, it's empowered even more. So that's another thing that you can do with the star of anise, is also put it with either tobacco or cinnamon or cloves, bay leaves. You can do bay leaves too, and just put it in a nice little glass bowl and just put it next to your altar. Those don't really have an expiration time, but if you have any negative energy in your place where you sleep and you've placed it, the water's one thing. Usually it's only 3 days. You could do up to a week, but if you do plain water, you can leave it there longer until you see something grimy in there. Then definitely go throw it outside. But with flowers and herbs, that kind of stuff normally just continues to dry up and loses its potency by being out in the air. It does collect the negative energies inside of your room, especially like if you leave the windows open. Well, it's good to open the windows anyways to air it out so that they have a way to get out, not be trapped in your room. So those are things to do for your altar, especially during this time right now of remembrance. You could do it for one day, you could do it for the whole month, or you could wait for the new moon or the full moon. I do mine every day now, but obviously for the purpose of 9/11, when I get back home, I am going to put some more offerings for other people on my altar that I just didn't have the time. I gotta go do something right now. So what else can I tell you about remembering our ancestors? You could place any other non-perishable item also on there, because as you speak into the water and they are present within your room, they could see everything that you're putting there, and they will lift you up even higher when they see how much love you have for them. They love us no matter what, but they can lift us up even higher when you empower your altar. Especially during these times of uncertainty for many people. There's so many people that are living in fear, living in lies, and we just need to share the love and positivity with everyone. So yeah, I think I've almost done my mile. Actually, I thought I was walking pretty fast, but I'm not, because it's only 12 minutes. But anyways, just want to share that with you guys. And remember, we're not alone. There's always somebody thinking about you, even if they're not around. And if they're not around, there's a reason why they're not around. Okay? God does things in special ways to protect us. And right now, He has us protected. So if you're one of those that is unemployed right now, just be grateful that you've been given this grace period to enjoy life, to enjoy your family, to enjoy the ones that actually will come around without a mask, okay? Because I do have family that will not come around because I will not wear a mask. So, it's time to unmask the devil. And that's what this is all about. And the devil is losing. So I'm just grateful that I don't have a lot of friends. You guys are my friends right now. So if I cry with you, you cry with me. I'll cry with you, okay? I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys another time. Goodbye.